today we're going to be opening up a collector box of The Brothers War. Let's just jump right into everything. We really appreciate you guys watching these videos. It means a lot to us. If you like them, you can let us know very easily by hitting that thumbs up button on the video. Helps a lot, as well as subscribing to the channel. Alright, commons and uncommons, not going to worry too much about. Get a full art land. Urza's Silex is our first foil mythic of the box. We get a full art rare with the Thran Spider, as well as the Scavenged Brawler. We get our first look at the retro artifact border with the liquid metal coating. In foil, we get a Jalum Tome non-foil. Door to Nothingness. I guess you get a lot of these. We get to see our first transformer of the box. This one is just the RC Sharpshooter. You want to see the back? There we go. And we have a foil full art brushland. So nothing super exciting there, but there we got our Power Stone and Construct token. Urza Silex, probably the best card in that pack. Some commons and uncommons. Another swamp, different art this time. We get the Razorlash Transmogrant. Interesting that this is a zombie creature. There's a good one. I do know that this one is definitely good. I don't really know what my piles are doing. I guess foils and non-foils will do that. So we got Myrel, Shield of Argiv. This is definitely one of the best hits you can get out of this box. Great to see that one. The Artificer's Dragon. Ivory Tower is our foil. A Swiftfoot Boots, good card for Commander, and a Psychosis Crawler. We get a Transformers card this time. It's going to give it to us upside down. We can see the front side there of our Ratchet Field Medic. And we get a foil Urza Chief Artificer. So this is from the Commander deck, actually. Interesting that we got our Transformer upside down. We had to transform to be able to see the other side. Planes. One with the Multiverse. Nice little take on Omniscience there. Blast Zone is a reprint rare. Urza's Workshop. Pristine Talisman. Liquid Metal Coating. Great for Modern. Ashnod's Altar is a good one. I don't know what these are worth now, but I know that they were like at least $15 before this reprint. We get Ultra Magnus Tactician, so it looks like we get a Transformers card in every single pack here, it seems, at least so far. And we get a foil Door to Nothingness. We opened one of these in the first pack. Here we can see it again. Hoping to get one of those serialized cards. I think that'd be pretty cool, just to have one of 500 of some random card. Hall of Tagson. We get Kayla's Command. We get Kayla's Music Box. Chromatic Star. Always sees play in Modern and Tron. The Self-Assembler. Well of Lost Dreams. This time our Transformer is Slicer Hired Muscle. And we get a foil Quietus Spike or Quietus Spike. Power Stone. Not really too familiar with this spike. I think it's mainly Commander type card, if at all. The Might, plan on actually playing this in Modern with Urza Saga. Will be interesting. Demolition Field is like Field of the Dead, but targeted players. We get a Takesha, Sight Mentor. We get a Full Art Taunos, Smelting Vat. Ornithopter, beautiful little card there. Springleaf Drum, looks like we're playing Hammer. And an Altar of Dementia. Interesting to see all of these retro framed cards. And we've got Optimus Prime Hero. So we get Optimus Prime. I know this is one of the more expensive of the Transformers cards, so that's good. And we get a Keening Stone. If you're trying to make everybody sad, You play this in Commander and make people mill cards. For some reason, people don't like mill. Evolving Wilds, I didn't even realize that was back in the set. Always gets printed. Island, Siege Veteran. One with the Multiverse again, this time in the full art. Geology Enthusiast. Another foil Ivory Tower there. Followed by a non-foil Ivory Tower. And an adaptive automaton. We get Goldbug, Humanity's Ally. And a foil full art Takasia. Just about halfway through the box here. We get another Evolving Wilds right on top. Planes going over the top with our Hostile Negotiations, Scholar of New Horizon. We got the Sigil of Valor, the Jalem Tome again. Get a Howling Mine. We get Blitzwing, Cruel Tormentor. And a foil Phyrexian Processor. This one, you get to pay any amount of life when it comes in, and then you can make an XX where X is the amount of life you decided to pay when you brought it in. Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia. Get a Battlefield Forge. Mishra, Eminent One, again from the Commander decks. Foil Swiftfoot Boots. Elsewhere Flask, never heard of this card before. Astral Cornucopia. Interesting card, especially in Proliferate style decks. And we get Megatron Tyrant, another one of the more expensive of the Transformers cards. And a foil Psychosis Crawler. Still waiting to get one of those serialized cards. I don't know how rare they are. I'm sure they're relatively rare. I don't know how many cards exactly fall into the possibility of being serialized. Painful Quandary, a reprint from, I think, Scars of Mirrodin or something in that block. The Arch, what is this? The Arch Mandrite. Get a foil Bonesaw, Liquimetal Coating, Aetherflux Reservoir, one of those cards that sees a ton of play in Commander because you start with a lot of life, but also just a combo kill for Storm style decks. We get the Jetfire on the back, we have another Jetfire, and then we get a foil full art Mythic in the Trenches. Kind of surprising that this is a Mythic, feels kind of lackluster in my opinion, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me know down in the comments if you think I'm wrong. I won't get too upset. Get the Skystrike Officer, Fading from History, the Glint Raker, Foil Swiftfoot Boots, Ornithopter, Sculpting Steel. We get the Blitzwing, again for some reason upside down. This time here's the creature. And a foil full art Teething Wormlet. Interesting card there. Could maybe see play in Modern someday. It's kind of like Ingenious Smith, except you don't get to draw the card, but then again it is only 1 mana. So, interesting card nonetheless. Obstinate Baloth reprint, this time down to uncommon. Yeah, Fauna Shaman. This is a reprint. First time in Pioneer. So if anybody was looking for Fauna Shaman in Pioneer, they have the ability to do that now. Thopter Shop, you get a foil self-assembler, another Elsewhere Flask, Gilded Lotus, Cyclonus, the other side, and a foil Inspiring Statuary. Last pack here. Will we find Urza? Or any of the meld cards? I don't think we've seen any. I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention, but I think I would have noticed. You get a foil Portal to Phyrexia. This is one of those cards I want to try out in Modern myself. Maybe try to reanimate this out of the graveyard, essentially, and make your opponent very sad. Sarinth Great Worm. I think this is actually kind of value, somewhat. I don't know. Kind of interesting. It says whenever a land enters the battlefield, you get to make the Power Stone. It doesn't have to be your land, so it does count your opponent lands. Sardian Avenger. Foil Ichor Wellspring. Sigil of Valor. Sword of the Meek. I love this card. Was in my favorite deck in Modern before it was banned out of the format. We got Blaster, Combat DJ, and another Sword of the Meek. So double Sword of the Meek in that pack. And a Power Stone. So that's all we have today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Until next time, this has been the Mana Vault.